Do you believe that with just 3 lemons placed in the right spot, you could change your family's fortune, open the door to lasting wealth, and keep harmony in your home all year long? At first, it might sound like an old folk tale, but in truth, this is an ancient Feng Shui and Buddhist ritual that has been practiced for hundreds of years. For generations, it has been used to safeguard prosperity, remove misfortune, and invite unstoppable good luck into the household. The beauty of this practice is its simplicity. You don't need expensive tools or rare items. Everything you need is probably already in your kitchen. 3 fresh lemons, a handful of pure coarse salt, and a simple white porcelain bowl. When combined properly, these ordinary items turn into a powerful Feng Shui tool. They create a protective energy shield, cleanse your space, and attract abundance directly into your life. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you every step you need to know. How to choose the right lemons, because not every lemon will work the same. Why the combination of salt in a white porcelain bowl matters so much. The 5 golden spots in your home where placing this bowl will unlock its full potential. And finally, the secret method to keep this ritual effective over the long term, so wealth doesn't just visit your home but stays. But first, let's start with intention. Comment below with a powerful affirmation: I am a magnet for wealth and prosperity. And while you're here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ancient Buddhist Wisdom, and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss a chance to learn practical Feng Shui secrets and timeless spiritual rituals that can transform your life. Before moving into the practical steps, it's important to understand the deeper meaning of this ritual. It's not simply about placing fruit and salt in a bowl. Each element carries spiritual weight rooted in centuries of Feng Shui wisdom and cultural practice. Let's begin with the lemon. In Feng Shui, the lemon symbolizes new beginnings and fresh energy, closely tied to the wood element, which represents growth, vitality, and expansion. A fresh green lemon is seen as a pure source of yang energy. Its bright color and crisp scent are believed to sweep away stagnant air, repel negativity, and lift the spirit. Across cultures, lemons have long been used as guardians of energy, hung above doorways to block evil spirits, carried by travelers to ward off misfortune, placed on altars or in corners of rooms to keep the atmosphere pure. Even in daily life, lemons carry a cleansing role. We add them to tea to detox, the body uses their zest to freshen the kitchen, or drop slices into bath water to clear the mind. In this way, the lemon is more than a fruit. It is an energetic gatekeeper, a small but powerful guardian of harmony. Now consider the salt. Though simple and familiar, salt has always been a symbol of purity and protection. Born of the sea, it carries the vast energy of nature itself. Each grain acts like a tiny crystal, absorbing heaviness, neutralizing bad vibrations, and restoring clarity. For centuries, salt has been used in temples, homes, and rituals alike to shield spaces from harmful energy. And why specifically 3 lemons? The number 3 has been sacred across cultures. In Feng Shui and Taoist philosophy, it represents the 3 powers: heaven, earth, and humanity. When these forces are aligned, harmony flows. In geometry, 3 points create a triangle, the most stable form, symbolizing a strong foundation for beginnings. In culture, the 3 blessings, fortune, prosperity, and longevity, embody a complete and enduring life. 3 lemons, therefore, are not random. They create balance and act as a bridge between human intention and universal energy. Finally, the white porcelain bowl. White stands for purity, clarity, and peace. Porcelain, strengthened by fire, represents resilience and durability. In this ritual, the bowl is the foundation, the frame that holds and stabilizes the positive energy so it can last. Think of it this way: the lemons are 3 shining lamps, the salt is protective armor, and the porcelain bowl is the strong base. Together with the right intention, they form a complete energy cycle, cleansing, protecting, and attracting abundance into your home. This is the essence of the lemon salt ritual: ordinary items chosen with care, transformed into a powerful spiritual practice that brings wealth, peace, and harmony. Now that you understand the deeper meaning behind the ritual, let's gather the 3 simple yet powerful items that will make it work. Each of them is easy to find, but each one holds a special role in shaping the energy of your home. 1. 3 fresh green lemons. The very heart of this ritual is the lemon. But not just any lemon will do. You must select 3 perfectly fresh, vibrant green lemons. When choosing, look for fruits that are firm to the touch, slightly heavy in your hand, and with smooth, glossy skin. Avoid any lemons that are bruised, dull, or wrinkled. Why? Because in Feng Shui, the outer appearance of an object reflects the inner energy it carries. A flawless lemon is a container of pure life force. It has not leaked or weakened, so when you bring it into your home, you are inviting fresh, abundant energy into your space. In Feng Shui, green represents the wood element, the energy of growth, vitality, and expansion. Holding a green lemon is like holding a spark of springtime, a promise of new beginnings and upward movement. Think of each lemon as a small source of light. Together, the 3 create a harmonious trio, balancing one another and amplifying the flow of positive energy. Just as we must protect our own personal energy from being drained by negativity, so too should we choose lemons that still radiate strength and fullness. These are the lemons that will anchor the ritual and open the door for fortune. 2. Coarse sea salt. The second item may look ordinary, but it is just as important: salt. Not the processed, bleached kind you sprinkle at the dinner table, but pure, coarse-grained sea salt. Look for salt that is natural, free of additives, and unrefined. Its purity is what makes it powerful. Salt is born from the ocean, carrying within it the vast and endless energy of water and nature. Across cultures and spiritual traditions, salt has always been seen as a treasure, a mineral with the ability to absorb negativity and neutralize harmful vibrations. Every single grain of salt is like a tiny crystal working quietly to pull out stagnant or heavy energy and restore clarity to the space around it. When combined with lemons, salt becomes a shield. The lemon radiates fresh, positive energy, while the salt stands guard, making sure no unwanted forces interfere. Coarse salt is especially valued for rituals because its larger grains hold and disperse energy longer than finely ground salt. Imagine each piece of salt as a guardian stone standing at the threshold of your home, absorbing whatever misfortune tries to enter. If you can't find coarse salt, you can still use regular table salt. Just make sure it's clean and pure. But whenever possible, choose natural sea salt. It carries the raw, untamed power of the ocean, and that energy will amplify the strength of your ritual. 3. A white porcelain bowl or plate. The final item may seem simple, but it is the foundation of the ritual: a white porcelain bowl or plate. White in Feng Shui is the color of purity, brightness, and peace. It represents clarity of mind, spiritual openness, and protection. By placing your lemons and salt in a white dish, you are setting them on a platform of purity, ensuring that their energy is not diluted or disturbed. Porcelain itself is a special material. It has been fired at extremely high temperatures, giving it both strength and resilience. In energy terms, it symbolizes durability and long-lasting support. The bowl acts like a sturdy frame, holding and protecting the forces you're about to awaken. What matters most is that the dish must be spotless and free from flaws. No chips, no cracks, no scratches. Any imperfection can symbolize a break in your fortune or a leak in the energy cycle, reducing the ritual's effectiveness. The more perfect the container, the more stable and lasting the positive energy will be. When you place your lemons and salt into this clean white dish, you are creating a complete energy system: freshness, protection, and purity, all working in harmony. The bright green of the lemons against the sparkling white of the salt and the porcelain creates a visual that feels alive, balanced, and powerful. Together, these 3 items, lemon, salt, and a porcelain bowl, form the foundation of the ritual. They may look ordinary, but chosen with care and intention, they become tools of transformation. In the next section, we'll move step by step through the ritual itself, activating these items so they can cleanse your space, protect your household, and attract the prosperity you've been waiting for. Now that you have gathered your 3 fresh lemons, your pure salt, and your spotless white porcelain bowl, it is time to bring the ritual to life. Each step is simple, but the way you perform it, with mindfulness and intention, determines how powerful the results will be. Think of this as more than a household practice. It is a small ceremony where your actions, thoughts, and energy align to invite prosperity into your home. 1. Rinsing and drying the lemons. Begin by taking your 3 lemons to the sink. Hold them under a stream of cool running water. As the water touches the skin of each lemon, imagine that it is washing away every trace of old or negative energy. not just from the fruit, but from your household as well. See the water carrying away heaviness, misfortune, and anything that has been blocking your abundance. This is not just physical cleaning, it is symbolic. In Feng Shui, water represents flow, renewal, and life itself. By rinsing the lemons, you awaken their life force and prepare them to release fresh energy into your space. Once washed, take a soft, clean towel and gently pat each lemon dry. Treat them as if they are precious jewels. Drying them symbolizes the completion of the cleansing process and the beginning of something new. At this point, your lemons are pure, vibrant, and ready to serve as the anchors of your ritual. 2. Cutting or keeping them whole. Now comes a choice. You may either cut the lemons in half or leave them whole. Each option has its own meaning and effect. If you cut the lemons, it represents opening yourself to receive new energy immediately. The scent of the citrus oils will be released into the air, filling your home with a refreshing aroma. This choice is ideal if you feel stuck or weighed down and need a fast shift in your energy field. It's like flinging open the windows on a bright spring morning, letting in light and air all at once. If you leave the lemons whole, it symbolizes fullness, longevity, and the preservation of energy. Whole lemons radiate their power more slowly, but for a longer period. This choice is better if your goal is to build wealth gradually and hold on to prosperity over time. It's like planting seeds and watching them grow into strong trees that bear fruit for many years. Both methods are correct. What matters is your intention. Take a moment to reflect on what you need most right now, an immediate burst of change or a steady, enduring flow, and let that guide your choice. Makun 3, sprinkling the salt next. It's time to add the salt. Take your coarse sea salt in hand and begin to sprinkle it either directly over the lemons or in a circle around them. Both methods work, but they carry slightly different energies. When sprinkled on top, the salt enhances the lemon's ability to absorb and neutralize negativity, like a shield laid directly over the fruit. When sprinkled around, the salt forms a protective ring, a barrier that seals the energy inside and prevents any outside forces from breaking through. As you sprinkle, imagine the salt crystals glowing like tiny guardian lights. Each grain is absorbing misfortune, blocking harmful energy, and locking in clarity and peace. Visualize the salt forming an invisible wall around your household, strong and unbreakable. This step is vital because salt has been used across cultures as a protector for centuries. With every pinch, you are laying down armor for your home, creating a safe, sacred space where prosperity can thrive without interference. 4. Placing them in the white porcelain bowl. Finally, place your prepared lemons and salt into the white porcelain bowl or plate. Arrange them gently with care. Notice how the bright green of the lemons contrasts with the sparkling white salt and the pure porcelain base. This harmony of colors itself creates a sense of balance and peace. Take a quiet moment to focus your mind. As you set the bowl down, hold your intention clearly to invite wealth, peace, and protection into your home. You may whisper an affirmation such as, "My home is filled with abundance and light." This is the final act that transforms ordinary kitchen ingredients into a sacred Feng Shui tool. By performing each step with awareness, you have created a living symbol of prosperity, ready to radiate its energy throughout your household. Now that your lemon and salt bowl is prepared, the next question is just as important: where should you place it to unlock its full potential? Feng Shui teaches us that placement is everything, and each location in your home carries a unique kind of energy. Let's begin with the very heart of the house, the living room. 1. The living room. The first and perhaps most important place to position your lemon and salt bowl is the living room, the heart of your home. This is where family members gather, where conversations flow, where laughter is shared, and where energy naturally collects before spreading to every other corner of the house. In Feng Shui, the living room is considered the center of household energy. It's the place where external forces first mix with the inner atmosphere of your home. That means both positive and negative vibrations often meet here. By placing your lemon and salt bowl in this space, you are essentially installing an energy filter, a quiet but powerful tool that keeps the good and blocks the bad. The effect is almost immediate. The refreshing citrus aroma of the lemons lightly fills the air, lifting the mood and creating a bright, clean feeling. At the same time, the salt quietly goes to work, drawing in and neutralizing any lingering heaviness, arguments, or stress that may have been left behind after a difficult day. Together, they reset the room's atmosphere so the energy that flows from here into the rest of the house is clear, light, and harmonious. Beyond the energetic benefits, the lemon and salt bowl adds a subtle sense of beauty to the living room. Its simple yet vibrant presence is a reminder that your home is a place of renewal and positivity. More importantly, when the living room carries fresh, balanced energy, relationships between family members naturally improve. Misunderstandings soften, conversations become warmer, and conflicts fade more quickly. That is why the living room is one of the most powerful spots for this ritual. By purifying the heart of the home, you set the tone for peace, harmony, and prosperity to ripple through every aspect of family life. 2. The home office. The second golden location for your lemon and salt bowl is the home office or workspace. In Feng Shui, this area is directly tied to your career wisdom and ability to create opportunities. It's the place where ideas are born, plans are put into action, and decisions shape your future. When the energy in your workspace is heavy or stagnant, it can feel like no matter how hard you work, progress is slow. You may struggle with focus, clarity, or motivation. But when the energy here is refreshed and protected, you unlock the flow of productivity, insight, and success. Placing a lemon and salt bowl in your office works on 2 levels. The fresh citrus scent naturally sharpens. The mind reduces stress and promotes alertness, helping you stay focused during long hours or important tasks. At the same time, the salt silently absorbs pressure, negativity, and mental clutter, leaving the atmosphere light, clean, and inspiring. In Feng Shui, your office is also seen as a gateway for new opportunities. By purifying and activating this space, you make it easier to attract meaningful connections, favorable projects, and prosperous collaborations. The bowl acts like a quiet magnet, drawing in conditions that support your professional growth. The best spot is on your desk corner or a nearby shelf somewhere visible yet undisturbed. This way, the energy can work at full strength while also serving as a subtle reminder of your intentions. If you want your career to flow smoothly and opportunities to come more easily, try placing this simple bowl of lemons and salt right in your workspace. 3. The entrance area. The third golden location for your lemon and salt bowl is the entrance of your home, the front door or main entryway. In Feng Shui, this space is known as the mouth of energy, the gateway where all forces from the outside world enter your home. It is here that prosperity, opportunities, and blessings flow in, but it is also where unwanted or negative energies can slip through if left unguarded. By placing your lemon and salt bowl near the entrance, you create a protective filter. The salt acts as an invisible barrier, absorbing any harmful vibrations trying to enter, while the lemons radiate freshness and vitality, ensuring that only positive, uplifting energy crosses your threshold. Together, they work like a quiet doorkeeper, blocking the bad, keeping the good, and welcoming abundance. There is also a symbolic power here. The moment a guest steps through your front door and is greeted by the subtle aroma of lemon, they sense cleanliness, warmth, and harmony. At the same time, this small ritual silently signals to the universe, this home is open to wealth, luck, and new opportunities. Position the bowl close to the entryway, on a small table, a shelf by the door, or even tucked neatly to the side. It doesn't need to be obvious to everyone. Its energy will work regardless. Think of this placement as opening a door not just to your home, but to your future. Protect the gateway, and you ensure that prosperity can enter freely and without resistance. 4. The window area. Another powerful spot to place your lemon and salt bowl is by a window. Windows are often called the eyes of the home. They allow sunlight, fresh air, and outside energy to enter and circulate throughout your living space. But just like eyes, they can also let in things you don't want, unsteady vibrations, negative influences, or restless energy drifting in from the outside. By setting your lemon and salt bowl near a window, you create a natural energy filter. When sunlight shines through the glass and lands on the bowl, the bright green of the lemons and the sparkling white of the salt blend into a radiant focal point. It's as if the light itself activates and amplifies their power, filling the room with clarity and protection. The salt quietly absorbs anything heavy or unwanted that may try to cross the boundary, while the lemons release their refreshing citrus aroma, filling the air with a sense of calm and renewal. This balance helps maintain a steady flow of positive energy inside your home, preventing outside negativity from taking root. It's best to place the bowl on a windowsill or a nearby shelf where sunlight can easily reach it. Not only does it protect your space, but it also creates a small glowing reminder each day that your home is shielded and supported. In Feng Shui, a window that shines with clean, balanced energy symbolizes openness to new possibilities and a welcoming of blessings. 5. The kitchen. The final golden location for your lemon and salt bowl is the kitchen, a space that holds extraordinary importance in Feng Shui. The kitchen is often called the treasury of wealth or the fire of the home. It is here that meals are prepared, health is nourished, and the warmth of family life is sustained. When the kitchen energy is strong and balanced, prosperity flows steadily, and relationships within the family remain harmonious. Placing a lemon and salt bowl in this area creates both practical and spiritual benefits. On a physical level, the lemons release their fresh citrus aroma, which naturally clears away heavy odors and brings a sense of cleanliness to the space. The salt, known for its ability to absorb moisture, keeps the environment dry, pure, and free of stagnant energy. Together, they transform the kitchen into a space that feels lighter, brighter, and more alive. On a symbolic level, this ritual reinforces the idea of when the hearth is warm, the family is at peace. A vibrant kitchen supports abundance, making sure the household is never short of nourishment, whether food on the table or money in the bank. By keeping the energy here pure and protected, you strengthen the foundation of prosperity for everyone who lives under the same roof. The ideal placement is on a shelf near the stove, or even on a corner of the dining table, where it can quietly radiate its energy. When the kitchen glows with freshness and warmth, it sends a clear message. This is a home of plenty, stability, and never-ending fortune. Performing the lemon and salt ritual once is powerful, but to keep its benefits flowing, you must maintain it with care. In Feng Shui, energy is always shifting, and freshness is essential. The first rule is to replace the lemons and salt every 7 to 10 days. This time frame ensures the lemons remain vibrant and the salt continues to absorb negativity at full strength. If left too long, the lemons may dry out or grow mold, and the salt may clump together. At that point, instead of protecting your home, they can actually trap stagnant energy and weaken the flow of prosperity. When disposing of the old lemons and salt, do so respectfully. Never throw them away carelessly. Instead, wrap them in clean white paper, then either bury them in a quiet place where people rarely pass, or place them neatly in the trash in a sealed bag. This closes the cycle of cleansing and prevents negative energy from re-entering your home. Finally, always keep the area around the bowl clean and tidy. Dust, clutter, or dampness will disrupt the ritual's effectiveness. A bright, clear surface allows the life force to circulate freely and ensures that the positive energy can spread throughout your home. By honoring these small but important steps, your ritual will remain strong, protective, and prosperous. When practiced regularly, this ritual creates more than just a momentary shift. It builds a lasting foundation of peace and prosperity. Over time, you'll notice that your family feels closer. Daily conversations are warmer, and the home carries a constant sense of harmony. In your career, energy flows more smoothly, bringing clarity and opportunities that once felt blocked. And within yourself, you'll experience a calm spirit, less stress, and a steady confidence in the path ahead. The beauty of this practice is that it goes beyond material wealth. While it certainly helps attract abundance, it also nourishes the soul, reminding us that true prosperity is both inner and outer. Feng Shui at its core is not just about placing objects. It is about cultivating mindful habits and living each day with awareness and positivity. So let's bring everything together. With just 3 lemons, a little salt, and a simple porcelain bowl, you can invite a cycle of energy that brings wealth, peace, family harmony, and new opportunities into your life. It's an easy ritual, but when done with care and intention, its effects can ripple through every corner of your home. Now, I want to invite you to take part in this energy shift yourself. Comment below with a powerful affirmation such as, "I welcome wealth and peace into my life every single day." This is not just about writing words, it's about planting seeds of intention in the universe. And if this ritual resonated with you, please take a moment to like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe to Ancient Buddhist Wisdom. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss another powerful Feng Shui tip or timeless spiritual practice. Together, let's build a community of prosperity and positivity. Because when our homes are filled with harmony, each one becomes more than a shelter. It becomes a sacred space of joy, energy, and never-ending abundance.